Eli Yastrib's log. Our last mission has come at quite a price, and I have been confined to Medbay for 18 days. I thought the injury was rather minor, but our medical capabilities on the Argo are not currently up to par, and much time is going to be wasted. Slapdash has joined me as well. She was the pilot of our Jenner 2C, suffering from some friendly fire that's going to be the cause of a little bit of retraining, I think, for some of our ranks. Anyway, let's get some repairs on the way. Whitworth has to just go under regular repair, no components lost or anything like that, mostly just armor and a little bit of internal structure. But our Jenner 2C is not the same deal, so we lost entire sections and a fair amount of weaponry. We have to replace hull sides here. It does free up, ironically, a little bit of tonnage, and you can see the advantages of the Clan XL engine. If that had been a standard Inner Sphere XL, we would have lost the mech, we would have lost our pilot outright. So the question is, what can we do with this mech now that makes it useful? Because we have a fair bit of free tonnage, well, for the weight class anyway, but all we have on here are missile hardpoints, and I really don't like our current missile selection. So we don't really have, no more ATMs, so that whole strategy is sort of gone. Let's rip off all of the ATMs. We have a Streak SRM-4 here, it's a clan Streak, so decent punch, up to 10 damage per missile. We could go for a Streak SRM-6 build, one in each arm, or yeah, so that's 0.3 tons remaining. We need ammunition that we don't currently have on here, and I don't have anything else I can really rip off. But the punch on that would be pretty huge. I mean, that would be, what, 120 from the SRM-6s, plus another 40 there. It would be 160 points worth of punch off of Jenner 2C. I like that. On the other hand, our range is going to be reduced pretty severely. What we could do, I picked up some of these AES arms, plus 2 accuracy with arm-mounted weapons, additional punch accuracy, which doesn't matter, and physical weapon attacks plus 2 accuracy, which doesn't matter, because again, this is clan mech. But let's try what happens if we do that, and then we pile both the streaks into the right arm. And we still, okay, so we're a ton overweight. Let's pull off the SRM-4s. We have 120 points worth of punch. Previously, with the ATMs dealing 12 per shot, we had 6 of those. So this is an improvement, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's about a 20 point or so improvement, I think. Okay, that's not bad. We have 0.82 tons remaining, but we need some ammunition, and that's going to mean that we have to get some streak ammo. We can't use Artemis with streaks, unfortunately. It's a bit of a problem, but the clustering improvement is pretty nice. Let's go there. That's 100 rounds, so that's, what, about 8 volleys? That's not terrible. I'd rather have more. And we're going to have to rip off some armor here on the lighter side, well, the unarmed side of the mech, just to balance out the weight. 1 and 2, okay, so let's repair all. That should be fine. Its 14-day repair, though, is pretty extensive, and our mech bay capabilities aren't amazing right now. I'd wanted to do some other work as well, so this is a pretty heavy toll we paid for a mission that didn't really give us that much out of it. Let's confirm here, and then take a look at the Medusa, because I'm not too thrilled with how the plasma cannons have been doing, but I also want to see if we can get the... Okay, we have no support slots, which means I can't get the heavy AoE flamers on this guy. That really is unfortunate. Okay, well, that's fine for right now. We have a lot of other things in the mech bay anyway. I really want to improve this mech, and I'm not entirely sure how. Clan SRM-6s are pretty punchy, but we don't have any more, and the streaks are a full 3 tonnage instead of the 1.5 off of the Clan SRM-6s, so it'd be a little bit hard to put that in. As long as we have 3. Alright, well that's fine, we won't do any work there. Okay, so I think we're going to have to change planets now. May as well. Get to a different set of missions, maybe a colder biome, and I think we're actually going to head over to a factory world, so we might take a look at spending some money and just purchasing a heavier chassis, because right now, in storage, we have a lot of partials, but the only things I can bring online are things like another Kit Fox or some of the older, lighter mechs that we had in our company history right now. And yeah, I mean, another Kit Fox would be fine. We have some decent configurations there. We can actually use these as well to get more clan tech, should the time arise. So if you look at this, we have what's 9 parts? It's almost 2, not quite, a little unfortunate there. But I think let's get on the move, maybe take a look at a factory world here tomorrow.